Sound like a spaceship door opener. Okay, there's moments where I feel like I'm the hottest. My baby not religious, but she look just like a goddess. They want me to flex, they don't want me to be modest.
You guys literally won't freaking believe it. Place all of these.
Everything wants to just freaking break at the same time.
I ain't playing tag, but your new shit is.
Today we're picking up new tires for the Teggy, but first thing we gotta do is pick up the Easy Pass from the garage real quick, because I kind of share the same Easy Pass between the Teggy and this car. So we're gonna go run in and grab that real quick. There she is. Now we just need this thing. There we go. Cool. Got the Easy Pass. Alright, goodbye. I'll be back for her in a second. Alright, now that we have that, we are good to go. Gotta stop by, grab gas real quick, and then we're off to pick up some tires. So I'll show you guys something real quick. These tracks right here are literally the worst tracks ever. It is so brutal. And especially in the RSX too, the exhaust pipe sits so freaking low, I scrape every single time I drive through there. Like, I'm gonna need to fix that like real quick before I have a hole coming out my mid pipe. It's a real problem. You guys literally won't freaking believe it, but this Easy Pass thing was suction cupped up here, fell, hit the screen, and fucking shattered it. So now I gotta replace this shit now too. It's like everything wants to just freaking break at the same time for no reason. Yeah, great. Well, anyways, despite having to now replace a new CarPlay unit, which I just started looking at to see how I can replace it here, I guess we can get on our way to pick up these tires. And now I guess I've got to decide, do I want to replace it like Honda OEM, or do I want to like actually just upgrade it? Because it's like my 2002 Integra literally has better CarPlay than a 2017 Accord. That's kind of ridiculous. So I honestly might just be replacing the whole head unit with an aftermarket one. It'll honestly probably do me better than this anyways. But yeah, you won't believe the shit that happens. Like that's pretty absurd.
I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things.
Alrighty, we picked up the tires. Got 2 of them behind me and the other 2 in the trunk. We're gonna ride on back to the garage, drop them off. Hopefully we can get my wheels mounted tonight, and then we can test out some fitment and roll fenders if we need to. And yeah, I'll have to take her for alignment at some point too. Onward back to the shop.
Give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't want to see me find joy.
Back to the shitty off freaking railroad tracks, bro. Oh, we made it back to the garage. Let's get these tires out of the car, toss them in here, and then get these wheels off later, and hopefully get them mounted tonight. Alright, we've got the tires unloaded. Here they are. Got 2 35/45s. I think they're gonna look pretty good. They'll do this car justice. These 205s in the back just look a little goofy, especially when I have 2 35s in the front. These ones are 2 35/40s. I don't think we'll have any fitment problems really in the front. It'll just be the rears that might be a little bit tricky. But I mean, I did have 2 45s on this thing before I got the exchanged tire, or I guess the exchanged wheel setup, which you guys would know if you watched that video from a few months ago. But yeah, fingers crossed we don't run into any fitment problems. Maybe she'll be on a brand new set of tires by tonight. We'll have to see. Race it!
No way, that's an Hellcat Durango.
God damn, dude, this thing's fucking ripped. Holy shit! Dude, that shit was so loud, too. We're back in the shop. Gonna try to fix this oil leak. I decided I'm not gonna be mounting my tires tonight just because the shop closes in just about an hour. I don't think I have time, but I'll probably run out and do that tomorrow. But I guess while we're here, we're gonna try to fix this oil leak once and for all. We have the hardware, we have all the tools. We just gotta put in the time. I guess with that, we get started. I just gotta film this really quick. Look how pretty it is right now. Look how beautiful it is. Sun's just coming in, shining up on the Cobra, the RSX. Get a view from out here real quick. Like, damn. Alright, so you guys have already seen this in the valve cover video. I'll just go over it real quick. We're basically gonna take the throttle cable off, take the power steering line off, pull the coils. That should be about it. And then we should be able to just get the whole cover off, and then from there we can work with the camshaft bolts which hold the cover down, and then we should be set to go. Hopefully she don't leak oil. I guess time can only tell.
Can't finish. Invade a bitch's throat, then evade the conversation. Checking expiration dates, my only moderation.
Got the valve cover off. Now we just gotta replace all of these bolts here. There's 6 of them. We already have the replacement ones. So it shouldn't be too bad. Once we put the new ones in, we'll just have to make sure we torque them down. The motor looks relatively healthy, I gotta say. For 100,000 miles.
Not a lot of buildup.
Yeah, not a lot of buildup at all.
I would actually say it's very clean.
Well maintained, well maintained. Alrighty, replaced this bolt. You can see the thread on that is pretty mint compared to the thread on this one. You can see is really f***ed up. These are 12mm head bolts, and you want to torque them down to 16 foot-pounds of torque. That's what we're gonna do, and then we're just gonna repeat that process for the other 5, and then we should be good to go. 16 foot-pounds. 1 done. 5 more to go.
Let's make sure we don't forget. Where do I get that torque wrench?
This one's the torque wrench is. I had this exact same one.
No, I think this is yours.
Oh my god, it is, bro.
I just got it off the fucking shelf.
Yeah, it is. I felt it. I'm like, dude, this has the same problem as mine at home.
I'm pretty
like,
sure that's yours.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is mine. Dude, that's so funny. My camera died, which is great, but we got all the bolts in. They look good. So now we're just gonna go toss this valve cover on, tighten everything up, put everything back together, and we should be good to go. Finished putting everything back on, buttoned everything up. I gave it a little bit more oil since it leaked a little bit, even though I just did an oil change. The valve cover seal the whole way around the block is looking consistent and really good, so fingers are crossed, but I think this fixed my oil problem. But we're gonna go start it up and just make sure that it sounds good, just for ease of mind. And then we're gonna head out and call it a wrap for today. Is this an Uber for Dom Toretto?
Yes, sir. It's
What?
Tran, hop in.
It's Johnny Tran and Dom Toretto. Let's go. Whoa, what do we have here? It looks like an immobile RSX. Yeah, well, funny story for you guys. We actually took the tires to a tire shop today to try to get the new tires mounted on my wheels. And they basically said, we can't do it. Tires are too low profile. Well, actually, it was more of a problem with them getting off the old tires, not them putting on the new tires. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to try a different shop tomorrow once shops are open again. And hopefully we'll be able to get this thing back out on the road, because that would be super ideal. But what we got going on here?
We're trying to remove windshield tint. It's beyond me why anyone would really put windshield tint on, because that is like an automatic ticket and getting pulled over, which I've had enough of recently, so.
It's pretty dark. I mean, even just like straight filming in there, yesterday, you could, like, my camera was, yo, there's too much light when I was pointing it out the window, and then as soon as I point it through the windshield or inside, it was like, yo, I need more light. So that was kind of annoying to deal with. But you gonna put a windshield banner on this thing? Like either a tint banner or like a vinyl banner?
Yeah, eventually.
I think you should. I think that'd be dope. Okay, well, that was a lot of content. The tint literally came off like a sticker. Yeah, so much for content. But yeah, no more tint. And it looks way better. Well, I guess that wraps up our work here in the shop. That was a quick segment. I guess on to tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Unless we find something cool on the highway on the way home. It's funny how I just said that that was the end of this segment of the video, because quite in fact, it is not. It appears Kyle's pulling up in the Porsche, which should be a pretty even fight against this thing. So here we are, back at it again. Civic versus Porsche. The Porsche has resurfaced. Oh, it has a white hood now too.
I just blew a fat fucking cloud of smoke.
Oh, I see the smoke a little bit now, yeah.
Oh, it's like,
Sure, you'll cry.
dude, no.
A few moments later.
Alright, so, I don't know if Kyle introduced you to the new meats, but we got the new cum-hos on here. 235, 45, 17s, wrapped around the R35 style wheels. So we about to throw these on and see how they fit. Alright, so we just got them mounted on. They're still in the air, but bro's got an interesting time trying to fit these. This side isn't too bad. This side's a little more aggressive. We'll see. I mean, the 245s are gonna look real meaty. I'll put this on the ground and we'll get like the true like first look. So we just got it on the ground, and I do have to say, it looks way better than I thought it would. This right here, it's poking a little bit with like maybe 1 more degree of camber. I think that'll look really nice. Up here, it's pretty tight. Like you can't even get a finger in there. But honestly, the way it's tucking, it might be okay for the most part. This side, same story. Can't really fit a finger under there, but he had 245s on it earlier, 6-7 months ago. This side is poking out a little bit more than the rest, but still not bad. It is real tight though, I will say. But just sitting on the ground here, it's fine. We just torqued down the wheels. Now we're about to move it out into the light. So I just parked it, as you can see. She's rubbing pretty bad. It scared me a little bit when I was backing out. Just heard a big ass, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's just the tires rubbing. I guess he's gonna have to drive it home and then, you know, maybe fix it at his garage tomorrow. I guess, I don't know. 'Cause I'm gonna need the shop because I'm doing pretty much the exact same thing. So you guys will probably actually see that in the same video. Yeah, it's rubbing pretty bad. Fitment looks juicy. Now I just need to dial it in. And do you want to know how you know when Kyle was in your spot at the garage? That's how you know. You see a lead? That's Kyle. And just like that, we got the Civic in the garage. We're about to get it jacked up and get the wheels off. So we just got the Civic up in the air, jacked it up pretty high. I'm taking the tires off, doing an oil change, and I just want to take a look underneath the car. It'll be my first time looking at it jacked up. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get going. So next day, your boy also just got some new tires coming in and got them mounted today. We got some Yokohama Advent Fleeva, and while the name is pretty hideous, no cap, I've heard really good things about these tires, and I'm pretty excited to try them out. Now they are summer tires, but they got really good ratings in the rain as well. You know, being here in Pennsylvania, it does get pretty cold in the winter, so I'll definitely begin a winter beater set, hoping these will help with the traction issues in second gear. We'll give these things a shot, and I'll let you know how they perform.
That is going to end off this video. I know it was kind of splotchy, whole bunch of shit going on. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, please drop a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Yeah, we're trying to grow the channel as much as we can this summer. Anyways, thanks so much for sticking around to the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.